Sir.
Hi guys, thank you for having me in the house today. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Oh, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Awesome. So, Professor, you want to give a little background about your jiu-jitsu history, where you're from, where you trained?
Yes, of course. So I started training jiu-jitsu a long time ago. I have a 9 years old. And then I just trained with the Gracie family for my whole life with Mestre Carlos Gracie Jr. And of course, I know everyone from Gracie family. Everything you guys wanna ask me, please go ahead.
Awesome. Tell us about training in Brazil and growing up, and how you got your start, and just tell us about the early days when you were training. You were at Gracie Barra, right? You were at the main academy in Rio. That's where you started.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I started training over there 25 years ago. The instructor at the time is Jean-Jacques Machado. He's a instructor over there. And then after he went to United States, he moved to United States. And then I trained with a little bit with Renzo Gracie, with Hélio Soneca, Alexandre Soca, and Carlos Gracie Jr. too.
Awesome. So I think what a lot of listeners and a lot of people who watch like Pride and UFC, they want to know, how are the Gracies kind of like outside of the ring? Like you mentioned, you trained with Renzo Gracie, High-End Gracie, and also Half Gracie. Mm-hmm. You see them in the ring, and that's someone you don't want to meet in a dark alley. But how are they like outside of the ring, like on the mats, training at the gym?
You wanna guys make me cry, right? So, man, there's amazing time, amazing people, some guys like Ralph Gracie, Renzo Gracie, and the higher too, I think people talk about Ryan and they only think about his bad things, but man, he's very good hard, I remember Ryan Gracie, when he go out, he go for it, all the time. If he have a homeless outside the place, he eat his plate. After that, he make another plate for to go and give it to homeless, Yeah. But people never talk about that, But I stay with him. I know he protect me when I'm young. Maybe 3 times he fight because somebody else attack me, and then he fight for me,
Wow.
Awesome. And the Renzo Gracie, all the time, he's so nice guy too. He have a lot of sponsor, like a t-shirt, everything's he bring to school, and then he give for everyone for free. He never sell. All the time he give for us for free, But people, they don't know about that, right? Because this is like outside the mat.
Yeah.
They only focus on the bad stuff sometimes.
Yeah, because I've also heard stories that High-End Gracie is also a very nice guy.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He punched me all the time too.
Because a lot of people don't realize sometimes when fighters go into the ring, that's almost like a different person.
Of course, yes. The same me, right? When I go coach my students, when I compete, some guys ask me, I saw your pictures, man. You look like a monster. I say, oh yeah. The guys, yeah, because man, when you fight, I saw your face change. Of course you need change, all right? If no change, the guys smash me.
Right.
What was it like as far as tournaments in Brazil? As far as, were you competing every month or every other week, or how often were you competing at the time when you were younger? And let's start from from white belt all the way up to black belt.
That's an amazing question, Bryce. In Brazil, if you want to compete like every weekend, you can, because every weekend have a tournament in Brazil. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's a matter what federation make the tournament, right? All tournaments have almost the same guys compete. You know what I mean? Sometimes like a Brazilian national have a tough guys. And then you go small tournament, the same guys there. And they think, oh my goodness, I fight last week, against these guys in Brazilian national. Now the guys follow me for the small tournament. Doesn't matter, big or small, have a tough guys over there. And the guys compete almost every weekend.
Awesome, man. That's awesome.
I wanted to ask, so you've taught in Brazil, yeah? You're an instructor in Brazil as well, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest difference of training in Brazil versus America?
I think I think it's not a lot difference, but in Brazil, people have like a Brazilian juice in the blood, you know. I believe that, you know. Over there have a tough guys, but for sure, I talked to guys before, right? I think in the future, like 20 more years, you guys have a lot of tough guys over here, you know, in Hawaii, in United States, you know. But people in Brazil, they love jiu-jitsu. They train like 3 times a day, you know. The guys stop everything for training jiu-jitsu, you know. I think it's a different style, you know. But I respect American because in America, I understand you guys too. Like 18 years old, you guys need find somebody else for share the place for live, you know what I mean? You have a roommate. I understand you guys have a different style, you know.
So, what about? Do you think it's true that the mindset is different in Brazil as far as America? We're kind of accustomed to being lazy.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's true. I think in Brazil, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, man, some of the guys that train, they don't really have anything else but jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu is their ticket out. You know, if they get really good at jiu-jitsu, they can maybe move on to MMA, or maybe they can move on to other things. Whereas America, it's kind of like, it's more of for fun. It's more of like you know, I don't know. Did you find that to be true?
Yeah, a little bit, you know, because some guys say something, but they don't know Brazil, right? In Brazil, have lazy guys too, you know, for training, you know, but
Yeah.
America, I think is a new, you know, for you guys, you know, for training very hard. You have a big tournament right now. Maybe the American mind don't understand if you're not gonna be champion or in the big tournament, you need give more sacrifice, or you know what I mean? I think before, like 10 years ago, you guys don't understand about that. You guys think, oh, I can train twice a week and have a gold medal. That's not true. You know what I mean? But I think step by step, day by day, you guys change the mind. You know, you guys understand. You guys need more sacrifice if you're gonna be champion. You know what I mean?
You know, another thing, you can correct me if I'm wrong too, what I felt when Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu first came to America, it's a martial art, but Americans kind of treated it only like a martial art. Whereas in Brazil, you guys trained it like it's a sport. And it was real interesting when I was living in Japan, I was talking to a Brazilian who was a black belt. And he said that. He said, you know, in Brazil, we look at it like in Americans who play baseball or basketball. You know, you cannot just shoot. You got to know how to work together or do more than one thing at one time. That's where Brazilians, when they look at it, they don't look at it, okay, guard, armbar, guard, triangle. It's, okay, guard, armbar, maybe triangle, then omoplata. It's a whole bunch of things, yeah?
Yeah. So in Brazil, people train a lot, you know. The guys like training a lot, like improve the game, you know. Sometimes you talk about the game, you know, because in America now, you guys like train like a 50-50, you know, only hold the position, like a half a guard on the ball, you know, and don't try move. That's bad for you guys because you guys can have like a in the future, you guys have a good jiu-jitsu, you know, good game, you know. People don't understand, but that's a very bad game for you learn for white belt until black belt, you know, only 50-50 and half a guard on the ball. Because you have like a strategy when you compete, right? Like you think, oh, okay, like the black belt, right? The guys think, okay, I can hold like 10 minutes, like the fight is 10 minutes, right? And the guys say, okay, I hold like 90 minutes and sweep 1 minute left.
Right, yeah.
But man, imagine you watch two guys fight, they only move like 1 minute left.
Yeah.
Imagine 10 minutes, the guys fight 1 minute. You know what I mean? If you guys think like that, you don't need to train jiu-jitsu, you know?
Right,
There's no jiu-jitsu, you know? In my mind, when I jump side the mat and go outside the mat, I go for fight. You know, I go for fight. My face, I don't care. If I broke my teeth, I don't care. If I broke my finger, you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm so crazy when going fight the tournament, you know what I mean?
I wanted to ask, and I don't know if I've asked this before. For those who don't know, I've been training with Cavarinha for about when did you first get here?
4 years ago, yeah.
So about 4 years I've been training with Cavarinha. He completely changed my game and my outlook on jiu-jitsu. But I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite, I guess, memory or favorite something that stands out? Your favorite training session, either in Brazil or in America, that you can think, oh man, I'll never forget this, or I'll never forget just, you know, something that happened in training that maybe you're like, man, this amazing, you know?
Yeah. When I learned jiu-jitsu with my instructors in Brazil, right? Like a Jean-Jacques, I remember these guys all the time talk about, you know, don't give space, don't don't give up, you know. When you have a good position, just hold, you know. Don't lose your good position. If you pass the guy to somebody else, then somebody else to recover easy. They say, man, why give a chance for the guy to recover? You know, the guys complain a lot about that. And then you think, oh man, I have a big mistake, but I don't have big mistake. But the guys recover, you know.
Right.
Then the guys say, don't give space there, bro. When you pass, go ahead, mount, choke him, take the back, you know, submit him. That's the mind, you know. I like that, you know. That's my game. That's my thing too.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. So you were talking about earlier about the, I guess, a new style of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
They have that berimbolo, and you're saying
50-50, berimbolo,
and it was
worm
funny.
guard.
Worm guard. My friend sent me a link of this video against one of the Meow brothers.
Yeah.
Against Keenan Cornelius.
Yeah.
And Keenan Cornelius must be twice the size
Right.
of him. But they're doing one of those guards. But all they're doing were playing like, it looked like they were just kicking their legs around.
Is that the one where they both got DQ'd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
they
kicking
both
their
got
legs
DQ'd.
around.
Well,
And-
they both pull guard. Double
Yeah.
guard.
And, you know, like you said, that didn't even look like jiu-jitsu to me.
No, it's not like it's a new one.
It's frustrating style, bro.
Yeah. It's funny because one guy asked me, all right, he say, oh, I watched the tournament, but the guys only play they play like a scissors.
Yeah.
2 scissors. And then I look like this, oh, they talk about 50, right?
Yeah.
I say, oh my goodness, why you say now? But that's true. That's very ugly jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I respect it when the guys use this position and go like a four,
Advance.
take the back,
Yeah.
you know, submit the guys. I respect. I love it. I watch the fight. Say, oh man, this guy, I respect him because he don't stalling. He don't stop the fight.
Yeah.
You know? When the guy stalling for 90 minutes, man, I don't respect. I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so popular now, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's like anything, yeah. Something new is popular.
It's a phase, you know. If you watch the recent Kurt Osiander documentary, he was saying, you know, the big thing was half guard. It was a while back was like the big thing. Now it's berimbolo. Now it's the basics work. If you look at someone like Kron Gracie, he uses the basics. Hodger Gracie uses the basics. You know, Buchecha can play everything, but a lot of their stuff, Adolfo Vieira, it's all
Romulo Barral.
Romulo Barral, man. A lot of the stuff they use, you know, Lovato is all.
I think
Man, take down and pass. Take down and pass. You know?
In my opinion, the superstars of jiu-jitsu, the guys don't play this game.
Yeah.
If you saw the guys,
Yeah.
for sure they don't play this game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And one more thing, I hate people go and take like one advantage and be happy. You know, oh, I'm so happy, I have one advantage.
Yeah.
I stall over here. I don't care. You know, I don't like that.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna take a little break. You're
So
listening-
many more questions coming up.
Yeah, you're listening to Kakutogi Crazy on KHRA AM 1460, and we'll get right back to you.
Provides
Judah,
Charmzone,
right? Yeah.
Koreana, and Misha, the
Sorry,
top
man.
Korean cosmetic brands in Hawaii.
Find the most titles in K-drama DVDs and K-pop CDs, plus a variety of Korean celebrity merchandise.
Beauty Touch is located in 4 locations: Keamoku Supermarket,
Waimalu Palama
Waipahu Don Quixote.
and Kaheka Don Quixote.
For more information, call 943-1183.
That's 943-1183.
Aloha! For over 35 years, Haleakala Solar is the leading solar energy system in Hawaii.
Thriving on customer satisfaction, Haleakala Solar has a highly trained, full-time service crew.
They'll make sure your installation is done effectively and efficiently for your solar system to run 25 years and beyond.
Are you ready to go solar?
For a free quote, call 643-8000.
Again, that's 643-8000.
Or visit haleakalasolar.com for more details.
Haleakala Solar is your one-stop shop for anything solar energy.
All right, we're back here on Kakutogi Crazy, KHRA 1460, here with Bryce and with Professor Cavallina, holding up his Pan Am gold medal. You want to talk about that?
2014 Pan
This year.
champion.
World
Thank you.
champion.
Yeah.
Well, Pan Am champion, sorry.
Yeah.
Soon to be world champion.
Soon to be worlds. October is
Yeah.
the Masters. We're going up. We have a good team going up, and I think we're gonna do really well.
I
How
get
was, how was that tournament?
Oh man, amazing, because I have a new challenge in my life, you know, because my last 2 times I try gold medal, I get second place.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, man. For me, you know, when you saw some fly like that, we have a gold medal, you think, oh, I have a gold medal. And then 1 minute after, everything's changed. You get second place and they say, okay. But I never give up, you know. That's my style, you know. I have very strong mind, you know. I like that. And I tell my students, say, okay, I promise you guys, before I go Panam, I say, guys, I promise you guys, this time, the guys need to kill me because I cannot give up. I bring the gold medal for Hawaii this time. And then I have the gold medal at home.
I wanted to ask, in Brazil, what, just, you know, so many questions, but this one I was wondering, who was the toughest guy to train with? I mean, if you can remember, you had just, I mean, you've had an amazing roster of guys to train with, from Jean-Jacques to Hodger to Braulio to all these people. But out of your mind, who sticks out as being, oh my gosh, this guy was the hardest guy I've ever had to train with in my life?
Man, one guy, of course, you have a good question, you know, but I have a lot of guys. But one guy, this guy, he make me, I have a bad dreams when I back home after spar with him. I try to sleep, I cannot sleep, bro. Because
really,
yeah, man. This guy, I wanna say something bad, but man, his name is Antonio Chambry. Nino.
Oh,
my
Nino,
goodness.
the king of the omoplata Chambry.
Oh my goodness, man.
Wow.
This guy, I remember one time he asked me, say, oh, Caveirinha, I'm purple belt at the time, he's
Right.
a black belt, right? He say, Caveirinha, I can smash you. He's so nice guy. He asked, he say, oh, Caveirinha, I can smash you. And then I look his face, man. I think, oh yeah, why? And then he say, no, because I go fight Brazilian national. I can smash you very hard. I say, yeah. And then he say, okay. Oh my God. He shake my hand. And then he say, no need the time. I say, oh, better you have like 10 minutes. And then he say, no need the time. And they say, okay. I think you spar maybe 25 minutes, me and him. I think I tapped like 45 times, I think.
Holy smokes.
Man, I back my home the day, I cry. My mom asked me, why you cry? I say, Mom, you don't understand. I feel like a yellow belt again. And then she say, yellow belt? Why? And I say, because one guy. And then I try to explain to her, but she don't understand. No?
Yeah.
Right.
And then I said, okay, just give me time. I need to cry and go sleep now.
Wow, man. Nino's a beast.
25 minutes. Last time I remember
Wow.
when he smashed me so hard. I think I tapped like 45 times, I think.
Wow. That's crazy. I can relate to that. Not
Yeah.
25 minutes, but tapping
Yeah.
45 times.
That's when I train with Cavani, and that's what happens to me. It's a good
Oh my
20
gosh,
times
man.
of just getting abused.
But I have like a 1,000 story like that, right? The guy smashed me. I back my home so mad. But this guy, I remember last time he asked me, I can smash you. I said, oh yeah, go ahead, no problem. But I think inside me, I said, hey, you can smash me like that too, you know?
Right.
I think be strong, but no work.
Awesome.
Wow. But he was a nice guy.
Oh, he's a very nice guy, man. He's
Just a monster on the
yeah.
mat.
I wonder, do you know what he's doing now?
I think he live California. I think.
Oh.
I think he's teaching. I think so. Yeah.
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 He was famous for the sideburns, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's the king of the omoplatas. Bro.
Right, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
He's the king of the omoplatas, man.
That team was, that Gracie Baja team was just crazy.
Monsters, bro.
Yeah, Gracie Barra, last like that this time like my generation, right? Gracie Barra is kill everyone. The Gracie Barra team is like a dream team in Brazil.
Yeah.
For 10 years, I think you have like a first place for all tournaments for until 10 years. You know, it's a long time.
And tell us about your fighters that you've coached that are in the UFC now.
Yeah,
You have 4 guys, right? Correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
man, I'm so happy, you know, because I have 4 black belts, you know, under me. Fight UFC all the time. The guys fight. You guys watch they fight,
Yeah,
you know. All
I've
the time
watched,
they represent nice, you know, good
Absolutely.
jiu-jitsu, you know. I'm so happy about that because all the time when they use jiu-jitsu there, they have a good, you know, good time, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, bro, about that, you know. Next fight now is Igor Araújo. He fight again.
Yep.
Yeah, he just wait for
So you have Igor, you have Rafael dos Anjos,
Rafael dos Anjos, Borracha,
Borracha,
and them from Germany.
Yeah. Wow, man. Four guys.
And
that's
I
crazy.
think very soon he's a tough boy, man.
You showed me the video.
Yeah, Mateus
you showed
Nicolau,
me-
man. First show this boy, man. He
He's
signed
tough.
UFC. Yeah, I think made few months he signed
Wow.
in Fight UFC too, man. He's a tough boy, man.
That's awesome.
How is the jiu-jitsu different that you teach for? I mean, obviously you don't wear a gi for UFC fights, but you know, teaching no gi jiu-jitsu versus MMA jiu-jitsu, what is the biggest difference?
It's the same.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Only some guys say like style, you know. I like it BJJ style, no gi, and they say, oh my goodness, you know. But I think, in my opinion, everything's the same, you know. You training gi or you train no gi. There's no not change. If you fight MMA, just put the gloves in the hands and push somebody else's face. Somebody push your face. That's it, you know.
You know, I have another really good question. So a lot of no gi, well, I guess almost every jiu-jitsu fighter will say, the higher rank guys will say they train in a gi to get more technical, to get better doing no gi.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's true. I never train no gi all the time, you know. I just train gi, but when I compete no gi, I just take off my gi and jump side the mat. You know what I mean? Because jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu have more options. That's why. When you train just no gi, you don't have a lot of options. And then you stop your game a little bit, you know. But jiu-jitsu, every day you learn a new techniques, you know. Every day the jiu-jitsu have like a new games, all right? No gi, just stop. No gi, in my opinion, is the same. Like 20 years ago, 10 years ago. But jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, oh my goodness, all the time is changed. The style, you know.
If you could, Kavadin, if you could give advice to someone just starting out that says, "Hey, I want to go learn jiu-jitsu," and they start training, what advice would you give them as a white belt just starting out? What would be the number one thing you'd give a white belt as far as advice that's just starting jiu-jitsu?
The first thing he need try find nice school, nice place for he train, you know. In Hawaii, I have a lot of schools too, you know, good schools over here. I don't like only talk about my school, right?
Right.
I'm a humble guy. I don't like say, okay, guys, just follow me. I don't like that.
Right.
Know? Of course, people live decide, or you can train with me. People train the other side, can train with somebody else there, you know. But the best thing now, guys, try be humble all the time, you know. Try training, you know. Try learning is good, you know, because you just not for only tournaments, all right? You just for your life. It's a lifestyle, you know.
That's one of the things I really notice about jiu-jitsu that's good. Like, even for people who are not humble, it makes you humble.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was small, I did karate. And, you know, when I was doing karate, and they'd give, like, the black belt in, like, a year. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I'm a black belt in karate. This is when I was, like, 5th grade, but I think, oh, yeah, you know, I'm bad. I'm going to beat up anybody.
My friend, I help a lot guys about that because I know when the guys come to my school, I know when the guy humble, I know when the guy a little bit arrogant, you know. But my knee help a lot, bro.
The old knee on belly.
My knee on the belly, man. That's amazing for help people.
Oh, man.
I help a lot of people, bro.
I've heard that too. That you know, jiu-jitsu is like the truth. No matter if you say you're something and you go into jiu-jitsu, you can't really lie on the mat.
Oh, no way.
Because man, you're gonna get proven wrong if you lie. If you say you're the man and you're not the man, it's gonna be proven. You know, so.
And jiu-jitsu is really weird because my first lesson in jiu-jitsu, I went and I just got smashed. And I wasn't cocky or anything before, but you get smashed, and I felt really bad. But then I thought, wow, this is really cool. I want to learn some more, even though you're getting smashed. Man,
you know, that happened to me. When I first started training with Rafael Barata. He's a tough guy, man. He was 130 pounds, and he abused me, bro. And I was like, I gotta learn this. This is crazy, because I'm a big dude, you know. And I got smashed, man. And I was like, I gotta learn this.
Yeah.
I remember when talk about the skinny guys, you know. I remember one guy. His name is Alexandre. His nickname is Soccer. Oh my goodness, he's so skinny all right, at the time. I remember I inspired for him. He submitted me like a 10 times, so easy, you know what I mean? But he submitted everyone, you know. I look at him and say, oh my goodness, how this guy, he's so skinny, you know. It's like 135 pounds at the time, you know. I ask him, myself, I say, my goodness, how this guy can kill people like that, you know? He go to the tournament, he submit everyone. Like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. I say, oh my goodness. And I spar almost every day. Oh my gosh, man. I have a lot of fun.
You before we go, we got another break coming up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, before we go, I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite tournament win ever? I know you're a Brazilian national champion. You've been that multiple times. Pan, you just won in 2014. What's your favorite tournament win ever?
My favorite tournament I win in my life, I remember, but you ask me about what belt. You ask me blue, purple, brown, or black.
It doesn't matter. Just you tell me what's your favorite win ever.
I have a lot, but
one that stands out that you're like, man, I'll never forget that.
Man, my last tournament brown belt, my last 2 tournament brown belt, because I have a good medal for Brazilian national teams in Brazil.
Wow.
You have Brazilian national teams, all right? 7 guys from Gracie Barra fight against 7 guys from Nova União. Nova União fight against somebody else, you know?
Right.
Man, that's amazing because my 2 fights there, I'm brown belt, I be black belts, all right?
Wow.
And in the Copa Hunter, like you call Copa Hunter, is another tournament.
Yeah.
It's my last tournament brown belt. The guys be my top friends from Gracie Barra. Bruno Fernandes, Bebe Monstro, Renato Miragais, are tough guys. It's like a 2 times world championship, all right?
Right.
And these guys be my friends, all right? And then Ryan Gracie, Renzo, Ralph, Gordo, Alexandre Soca, Soneca, all tough guys come to me and say, bro, now don't lose this guy. Now you need to be these guys. Oh my gosh. I cannot forget that.
Lots of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. And Ryan Grace say, if you lose, I kill you. Then I look at his face, say, no, I cannot lose. They say, if you lose, I kill you. I say, oh, okay. And then he pushed me inside the mat, say, go kill him. But I just kill the guys, you know. I just go there and kill the guys, and then everyone bring me, you know. I say, oh my gosh,
wow, man,
awesome.
That's for me
Epic.
amazing. You know, I never forget this tournament.
Epic,
awesome. Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll do well in October at the Worlds. Yeah,
I hope we all do good.
Yeah, I mean, I try gold medal because last year I got 2nd place. You know, I try bring 1 more medal for Hawaii.
awesome. All right, well, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Thank you.
Ted Gonzalez, owner of Pacific Diamond and
stuff,
Swiss
man.
Watch Exchange. Ted, looks like gold is on the rise again. A great time to sell my unused jewelry or diamonds. Ted, I hear all gold buyers claim to pay the highest price. How can I guarantee I get the most money for my items at Pacific Diamond and Swiss Watch Exchange?
I have 4 good reasons. First and foremost, by dealing with the family-owned business, our reputation means everything to us. Ask your family and friends where they sold their gold and diamonds. Number 2, we will beat any of our competitors' price. And number 3, we pay cash on the spot. And number 4, check us out on Yelp and see what our customers have to say.
Ted, that sounds reassuring.
We are Hawaii's #1 gold and diamond buyers.
Pacific Diamond and Swiss Watch Exchange, Hawaii's diamond experts and Hawaii's only gem cutter, located Mauka side of Kapiolani between Sheridan Street and Keomoku. Call 943-1000. That's 943-1000.
All right, thank you for coming back to us at Kakutogi Crazy. This is KHRA 1460. Thank you. We're trying to work that tag team there.
That's all right. I'm slow on the tag.
All right, no problem. Always there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have special guest, Mr. Professor Cavarinha.
Yep.
All right.
Part 1 of a 2-part series.
Yeah, part 1 of a part 2
we started late,
series.
and there's so many more questions that we have to ask.
We could do like
to,
part 10.
We could
All
do
the
10
good
parts of
stories.
this, but we won't hold you to 10 parts. We'll just do.
Professor's he's a busy man.
He's busy.
No, I can ask you guys something too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How you guys invite somebody else for coming over here? The guy don't speak English.
Oh man. You speak good English.
Your English is
Everybody
good.
understands. Of course they understand.
Yeah.
No,
I'm so lazy for learning English, bro. I don't know how to
No,
speak
your English is perfect.
Yeah,
Just
your
trust
English
me, you're
is
good. You're good.
Awesome. So we said so many great things, yeah? So many great stories. Why don't you tell the listeners where your gym is, when they can come, what days are good.
What days are open, and tell us about where it's at.
Yeah, all information, you guys can find Caveirinha, www.cjjf.com or cjjfamily.com.
Yeah.
You have a schedule over there, you have everything's over there, all information's over there. Thank you guys.
1020 Awahi Street, Bay 1415. There's class from 11 o'clock Monday through Thursday, and then Monday through Thursday we have class at 5 for the kids and 6 all the way till 9 o'clock. And Fridays, same thing. Saturdays at 10 o'clock is the kids class, and then 11 o'clock is open mat. Sundays are not open. You got to rest the body a little bit. So come by, learn some jiu-jitsu. Kavani is amazing instructor. And so that's where the gym is located.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, if it sounds a little bit confusing, basically it's Eva of the Ward Theaters.
Yeah, Eva of the Ward Theaters, Bay 1415. And just look for the cars. They'll have Kavani stickers on them.
Look for the cool red Rogue parked out in front.
Oh, the Juke. That's the
Juke, not
car.
the Rogue, sorry.
Yeah.
That's Bryce's car.
Yeah.
But not only that, we also where you gonna get your gear to go train at Kavani?
The only place to get your gear is at H&L Fight Shop. That's located at 631B Keamoku Street, right above the Green Papaya Restaurant. You enter on the Makaloa side, come up the stairs. We're open from 11 to 7, Monday through Saturday. Sundays is 11 to 5. Everything, gis, gloves, shorts, shirts, hats, mouthpieces, belts, everything you need to train, hoodies, and much, much more. Come see me. I'm there usually Monday through Friday. Just look for the big beardo weirdo. I'll be there. I give free high fives, so you guys are welcome to that. And I appreciate as always for having me on and helping you co-host. I had a great time. This has been cool. Even though we were late, it's amazing.
And jiu-jitsu is really weird. All right. There's a ghost in here. But yeah, I mean, if I can just speak a little bit, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
To both my first experiences, meeting Bryce at H&L Fight Shop. Awesome shop. They got everything. Bryce, real friendly. Everyone, Scotty was also there. He's awesome. Then my first experience with training at Caveirinha is, I mean, first of all, the place is clean. It's nice. Caveirinha's, he's no joke. He's actually going nice. I haven't got enough where he's been hard on me yet. But he's been easy on me so far. Because the first couple of trainings, I'm super out of shape. And I'll do like a couple of drills and I'll be huffing on the side. And he's like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry. But I know when time comes, he's like, what are you doing?
The time is coming where you are going to be abused. Yeah. I was abused today and I was abused tonight. And I enjoyed it. I love the abuse.
It's all part of the learning process.
Some guys ask me, they say, oh, Professor, I have 30 years old, 35, 45, 55. People think, oh, I'm old for starting jiu-jitsu, But guys, that's
Never
not true,
old.
okay? You can come train with us, no problem. You can train for fun, you can train for fight the tournament, everything's, we respect you guys, no worry about that. And some guys say, oh, I stopped training because I'm getting old now, I'm 55. I just say one thing for you guys. You never stop jiu-jitsu because you get old. You get old when you stop training jiu-jitsu.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Wow. That was deep.
Deep.
That was. And I actually thought like that. Because I'm actually 38 years old. And when I first started doing jiu-jitsu, I was only 24. So when you're 24, you can kind of take a beating on your body and go like every day.
But you can think like you're like me, all right? I think I'm 17 years old forever.
I hope
You roll like
that.
you're 17. I remember when he first came, man, I was smashing everybody on top. And then he looked and he said, man, you don't play on the bottom. I said, oh, no, I don't really have a bottom game. Man, every single time I was on the bottom for a half an hour, bro. Every single time I was on the bottom for half an hour. I forgot what a top game was.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
Awesome. Well, looks like we're out of time, but...
Part 2 next Tuesday.
Part 2. This is not the end.
This isn't the end.
Sometime in the near future. I'd like to thank Professor Caveirinha again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me in the house again. Thank you for you guys wait for interview today. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And thank you, Bryce, for joining us.
Mike, always a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to do it again.
Awesome. And remember, folks, you're listening to KHRA 1460. And this is
Kakutogi Crazy.
Thank you and good night.